Hello everyone. In previous unit of GK, we got the knowledge about prefix and suffix, phrasal and modal verbs, idioms, and about some famous fictional detectives. Now in today's session, we will do unit 4, that is about plants and animals. So let's take a view on the topics we will cover here. So in this unit, we will learn about special animals, endangered animals of India, defense mechanism of animals, defense mechanism in plants, and dispersal of seeds. So starting with chapter 1, that is about special animals. So why they are called special? There are different type of species in the animal kingdom, and the number of animals have misleading name. Misleading name means wrong picture of the species they belong to. For example, koala bear, they are actually not a bear, they are marsupials. Marsupials means pouched mammal, but they are called as a koala bear. So here some names are given, animals name, and you have to match their type, correct type. Okay. So first one is killer whale. Killer whale are not whales at all. They are the largest members of the dolphin family. However, the killer part of their name still applies because they lie at the top of the ocean food chain. So they belong to the dolphin family. Second is adwolf. Adwolf, it is an insectivorous mammal, and the adwolf is in the same family as the hyena. So adwolf is in the family from hyena. Third, guinea pig. Guinea pig may be one of the select few rodents that people actually want to own as a pet, but in no shape or form as it related to the family. They are rodent. Rodent means upper and lower pairs, ever growing rootless incisor teeth. Okay, like that squirrel. Next one is blue bull. Blue bull, nilgai. It is the largest Asia antelope. Antelope means herbivorous, mainly for ruminants. Ruminous animal, they are called antelope. So blue bull belong to the family antelope. Next is flying fox. Flying fox, okay. Before you get too excited, not one fox can fly. But based on this bat's fox-like face, they are called flying fox. Okay. So they are from the family bat. Next is ladybug. They are from family of small beetles, and they are ranging from the size 0.8 to 18 millimeter. So ladybug is mainly a beetles. Last one is Komodo dragon. Komodo dragon, it is a species of lizard, and they growing to the maximum length of 3 meters. Okay. Now you have to fill up this and who made the history. First one is Dash was the domestic female sheep. It became the first mammal to be cloned by a group of scientists in Scotland. Means first clone that is made by scientists from the sheep. That is Dolly. Dolly name was given. Second, tortoise, the oldest living terrestrial animals, and it is over 180 years old. So that name of that tortoise is Jonathan. Third, Dash was the last male northern white rhino in the world that died on 19 March 2018, and that rhino was Sudan. Okay, so this is about chapter 1. Now moving towards chapter 2. This is endangered animals of India. What does this endangered words refer to? An endangered species is a species that is very likely to become extinct in the near future, either worldwide or in a particular country. They are regarded as endangered species. So here some pictures are given. You have to identify the pictures and find their name in the word search box. That I find the four I have done for you. Rest of the 2 endangered animals try to find by yourself. Okay, 4 I have done: Bengal tiger, Asiatic lion, Indian pangolin and Asian elephant. Okay, rest 2 try to find by yourself. Third chapter, it is about defense mechanism. So what is defense mechanism? Defense instinct that keeps animals safe from the predators that feed on prey. So it is the adaptation that is evolved over thousands of years in animals. Some common defense mechanisms include claws, teeth, camouflage, poison, mimicry and adaptations. Some are less common but very effective. So here crosswords are given and hints are also given in your book. By the help of that hint, you have to identify the picture of that animal. So first is, when faced with a threat, I play dead until my predator loses interest and leaves me. This is the defense mechanism of opossum. Okay. Second, I duster my quills on my back to warn my predator and release them into their body when attacked. They are porcupine. Third, I eject a thick black cloud of ink that reduces the vision and the sense of smell of my predator, and they allow me to evade or escape. This I think you know, that it ejects a black ink, cloud of ink to reduce the vision. This is octopus. Fourth, I have specialized feet that help me quickly run across the water to get away from my predator, that is basilisk lizard. Fifth, I camouflage myself with the environment and resemble a twig to avoid the predation. This is stick insect. Sixth, I release an awful smelling oily chemical to ward off attackers. They are stung. Seventh, I have a thick scaly shell that protects me from predators. One of my species can roll itself into a perfect ball. See the picture of 7? They are armadillo. Last one, 8. If threatened, I inflate myself into an edible ball and several times larger than my original size. I think you had seen this 8th one. It increased its size. Name is puffer fish. Okay. Next chapter is about defense mechanism in plants. So animals have defense mechanism like claws, teeth, poison, mimicry. But plants, they do not have leg to run or wings to fly. So how they defend themselves from herbivores? How they defend? So they develop some structure as well as chemical defense mechanism. Here are some. You have to identify the plant name. Pictures are also given. You have to identify them easily. First is, this plant has sharp prickle on its stem. Unlike thorns, prickles often grow into flowering plants. Means prickles are present, thorn-like structure, but further they develop into flowery part. So they are rose. Second, this plant is covered by sharp spines that are similar to thorns in appearance and touch, but they are actually modified leaves. So in science, I think you had learned that cactus had the modified leaves in the form of thorns. Okay, so the plant is cactus. Third, the compound leaves of this plant fold inward when touched, and this movement scares away herbivores. Means when you touch it, it enfolds it. And this is the property of Mimosa pudica. This is the scientific name. Common name is touch me not. Okay. Fourth one, this plant taste is bitter and is highly poisonous. It even poisons the soil near its root and thereby killing nitrogen fixing bacteria. Here it is. See, this plant tastes bitter and highly poisonous, and it kills the nitrogen fixing bacteria also. They are buttercup. Fifth, this plant releases a chemical on being attacked which are not only taste bitter to caterpillar but also alert the neighboring plant. Means it releases the chemical on the attackers, means caterpillars, and that chemical alert the rest of the plants also. So the neighboring plants in turn release more chemicals into air, okay, and thereby distancing caterpillars. They are tomato plants. This is the defense mechanism of tomato plant. Sixth, the stem of these leaves of this plant have milky latex, which can cause skin irritation to animals and humans. This is poinsettia. Okay. One Asiatic tree provides shelter and nutrients to ants. Okay. This tree provides nutrients to ants, and in return that ants defend the tree against the herbivores. Next is about dispersal of seeds. What is dispersal and why it need? So seed dispersal is the movement, spread or transport of seeds away from the parent plants. See, because plant have limited mobility to transport, including abiotic factor. Abiotic factor means wind, water, and biotic factors means living organism like birds, animals, insects. So they have limited of this. So pictures are given here. You have to classify the plant's name according to their types of seed dispersal. Okay. 8 pictures are given, and below that options are given, means whose dispersal are by wind, by water, by animal, and by explosion. You have to identify and name them. So by wind, dandelion and violet. By water, of course, coconut and lotus. Then by animal, pea, tomato. By explosion, xanthium and maple. Now one fact is there that elephant is the largest fruit eating animal in the world, and it can disperse seeds across the large distances. Okay. So that's all about this unit. I hope you all get it very well about the endangered species, why some animals have the misleading name, and how they show, means how plants and animals show the defense mechanism against their predators. Okay, and what are the methods for the dispersal of seeds. Now in next unit, in next session of GK, we will see about our world, where we will learn about world geography, international organization, sobriquets, architectural masterpieces, and vexillology. Okay, some historical events of the world also we can see in there. So take care. Thank you.